Thanks again, Refund, all the time.
You're welcome, Dominic. We're doing our best here.
You froze it?
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Oh, it's like the
And
reset.
now this is
Oh my goodness.
Faxanadu, playing by Chip Vogel, codename Breakdown.
Are you,
Slow roll.
And LL Cool Dave's taking care of the topic thing for us.
Fantastic.
And
You go, guy.
let's leave the mouse on.
Alright, I apologize for the boring beginning, because beginning is boring. But
yeah, it's totally your fault.
it's all my fault. Little victory jump there.
Alright, here he's gonna deliberately kill himself so he can have his so he can have both meters restored.
No, it's just because I suck. Those guys are hard.
You start out with a little bit of health and no magic.
But now, full health. Full
Plus it
magic.
warps you to this guy that you have to go to anyway.
Blink's too much.
He's just really nervous about talking to this guy because he knows he's gonna wreck the game.
No, he's lying because he blinks so much.
Cigarettes in a Nintendo game. Oh yes.
Oh
Is that
yeah.
what that was?
Yep.
Wow.
I've been practicing
Wait till we get to the
second
keys
player
to it.
on this. As the second player.
Yeah, the second player connected down. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Lost my walking
Hey,
speed.
you're taking random
I
stuff.
don't know. But I have to play as this second player now.
Yeah, because that's what he's doing.
Uh,
Energy's warming up for the Marvel Madness 2 player between him and Empty Eyes. He's practicing using the second marble, which is the red marble, because that's the one he'll be using in the race. Empty Eyes will be playing for that.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Feasel the Weasel has joined us.
Good. I'm good.
So, alright. You are 3 games down the list, Jeff.
Yep, nice.
Right now it's Faxanadu, then we have Riker, Marvel Madness, and then Lolo.
So you're the running Lulu.
Alright, very fun.
Johnson University.
Oh, he's smoking too?
Yep.
Hey, this is a key score.
too.
Anorexia.
It's a J key, looks like a J.
Yeah. The keys are named after poker playing cards. Jack being the J, Queen, King, Ace is also Joker.
Ah. Fun fact.
It's just the face cards and the
Oh,
Joker
awesome.
and the Ace, right? Ace
There's
is
an ace key, yeah.
Just the faces and the Ace and the Joker.
Whoa.
Are we using the King trick?
Yes, we are.
The King trick, by the way, which Twin Galaxies does not permit, is spending all your money, and then you go to the King again, he gives you another 1,500 gold.
Awesome. Because apparently that's a
Lazy
unintended
programming.
glitch. What the heck? And it's cheating.
Supposedly the King has a brain fart after you see him or something. I don't know. Anyway, he just spent the last of his gold, so now he's going back to the King, getting another 15 from him.
He's mooching off the king.
Sure, was apparently a college student. Spends all his money in a hurry. He's like, hey, boy, fuck it up.
Also, I believe Twin Galaxy rules that you cannot die. It has to be. It has to be
Which is
one.
kind of lame because you don't get a game over.
It has to be one man. And we've already broken that by deliberately killing ourselves at the beginning.
Yeah. I don't know. I know Death Run would be interesting to plan. Definitely would.
Rich. Like soap imprint lives on.
Some of the best music on the NES, if you ask me.
Jeff Bezos shaking a bit too while munching on some fries or whatever we got there. No, he is not infringing on Mike by doing the big sexy. Scroll down.
I'm trying to show this guy his boss.
I am not used to this path at all. Glitchy too.
Chelsea Hall is wanting you to wake up.
What's up?
Mike 89's looking over the chat logs, wondering who the heck was wanting him to wake up because he was snoozing during G&G and whatnot.
I'm off the flying start.
We did get a $10 donation for that. And we thank you for that. Are we all back down now? Okay.
Yeah, we're all right back.
I'll be in a town soon if you can kind of crowds.
Are you racing an idea?
Yeah. I am not.
Next week.
I'm not used to it at all.
Go and go.
Granola says someone needs to update the Twitter.
Oh, yeah, who's neglecting the Twitter, huh?
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, we basically didn't realize we had a Twitter until.
Alright. I guess you really
I believe the Twitter name.
We're not much for tweets
I
here.
believe the Twitter name is.
Until probably 3 or 4 hours in.
Something up. I saw something
I don't
here.
think I
Is
can make it.
it is SDA speedruns, I believe.
I can't.
Side customer says screw Twitter.
Wow.
Who cares about Secret of Mana when you have Faxanadu? The Australian accent would be Mike 89, by the way.
You're gonna be doing the song game pretty soon, aren't you?
Oh, still a few hours out.
Yeah.
Tell Mike
Generally-
I have $20 if he does the Marble 3 skip. You're gonna have to do a bit better than that, Stefan.
There we go.
Yeah, the reason I went down and then back up is to fiddle with the random generator because that can help you in some rooms where after you kill all the enemies, a hidden item will pop out sometimes. There is, for example, a Matic in somewhere. Instead of getting it from a boss here, I think this is actually where he gets it fighting this guy. Boink, 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 boink. There he goes. Ordinarily, you get the Matic from this guy, but there's also a hidden one. I don't know if,
I need the money, which is why I'm going the long way.
Okay. Yeah, because he buys the longsword. Yeah, the toll run doesn't use it.
If Shiner's watching, he's probably screaming at his computer screen right now. It's like, what are you
I don't
doing?
even know if he's on right now.
It's very possible he's one of the faceless guests. Might not need this, but it's good to have just in case.
He just picked up an hourglass that freezes enemies for a period of time. Just for a stop off from attacking. I don't know what it does. Alright, he's doing some gold farming now, growing why he's going back and forth in that same room. There is some stuff he's gonna buy, the longsword for one. This game should be banned and encourages prison shankings.
One more.
Like the moral free glitch is easy to do on a console if you pause.
I'd just like to say that pausing is for wimps.
Well said.
Then again, you did do that in your power run.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, it's already been blown over twice. Moot point, guys. Yeah, we already know about that, Slussenberger. Thank you. For those just joining us, this is Faxanadu on the NES being played by Chip Vogel, Breakdown, and he's just used Thematic. Andrew G is practicing for Marble Madness because he and MTI are going head-to-head on that, 2 players. For that reason, Andrew G is practicing as the second marble because that's the one he'll be using. MTI will be player 1. There are... Oh, and he just got launched into he just got launched to his death, and got launched again with the.
I think Andrew's got some work to do in this game. This route. Anyway.
I forget what those things are called, but they are having a field day with.
The game is very difficult to not die at all. Anyway.
Oh yeah, of course.
Very.
Yeah, my first experience of Marble Madness was the Amiga version by a friend.
Yeah, especially the second player route though. I'm just rusty at the game. I mean, I think
Are they technically supposed to be like not any difference in difficulty?
I guess not. I just feel like this way. I feel like I don't know what it is.
I got extra skill kill, that's why.
I cannot seem to get. Of course,
Yeah, he just picked up wing boots.
it's
So he can
it
fly.
matters. Okay, I see.
Wow, he's got a hard gold.
Thank you, you have.
That's not good for him.
Sometimes the game messes with my mind with things.
He now has the long sword equipped. And oh, that was not nice. That was not nice. And he's got to re-manipulate this finger where you set that one. That's a stony offense from Monaco. Oh my god! They got knocked down again. Oh my!
1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm just gonna take this one a little slow. That's embarrassing.
Ding, dong, deech. And no ointment drop.
Didn't want it there.
There we go.
Going up. Mike, how much would you need to do the Marble 3 zip? It's less than those guys.
What's up, sir?
You're kidding, aren't you? I'm not doing it.
Seriously.
How about 50? 50 is a good number.
Man, it's not a little off with this guy right here.
Yeah, poison being typoed there, the S and I are flipped.
Something is wrong. I think. Oops.
I don't like this controller for this game. One bit.
We got different ones. We have like 5, right?
I get this.
I feel asleep, says Constantine.
I forgot to reset that.
Yeah. He's trying to manipulate out a wing boots that appears where he's standing now. But he's got to pop all 3 of them to do it. And his wing boots just wore off.
What?
Oh, come on.
That was supposed to be it. It definitely was. I'm gonna run out of oil. This is trouble.
Yeah, your magic's also running low.
Magic isn't really the problem, but I'm gonna run out of ointment.
Ironically, I remember
That's
playing this once before at a friend's, but I didn't know the name of the game at the time.
Kind of has to be this.
So when I actually sat down and watched this, I was like, oh, that's
There
what
you
this was. Okay.
Trick's gonna be getting by the next screen.
Alright, I'm gonna cross over a layer.
Yeah, MTI's back after grabbing a drink.
Hello, chat. Hello, hello, spectators.
Let's check the. Right.
Some more notes.
Read that or no.
Well, it's been a while since you speed around again, right?
No new donations.
It's all precision, so it's hard.
That is a can of Pepsi empty I was holding, for those of you wondering.
Yes, I have a delicious non-alcoholic beverage. But no, okay. How many of the springs have you done?
This is 2.
This is 2. Have you done the completely incoherent one on the
Yeah,
sky
yeah,
yet? Okay.
That's the first one.
Okay. But despite the fact that this guy claims that there are 2 more, that is wrong.
Yeah, he's a little behind the times. Normally wouldn't get this in a speed run, but safety's safe.
Yes, once again, we only get one shot at this, so better to take small detours to ensure not killing the run.
Oh, wait.
Wait, is that supposed to be the one-player route?
Yeah, hold on. I want to see if I can...
Energy is still
Yes, that's
Energy is still failing at practicing for the race between him and MTI on Marble Madness.
So if you go into the one-player route, then it's just like
This is,
it's not really different, right?
It's totally different for 2 players opposed to 1 player, correct?
the routes are kind
I have no idea. I don't really remember.
I mean, he skipped over to the one-player route.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit longer because the bonus to
the other part,
race.
and I didn't know I could do
He
that.
switched routes.
I don't know how I did that. I didn't know if I could do that.
The elixir is the one you use automatically, correct?
Yes.
When you would die. Okay.
It just looks like a really hard game, that's it, bottom line.
Has anyone talked about the game in general? Its lineage?
No, none of us have any idea what is going on.
Okay, well, Faxanadu is I believe the word is portmanteau. It's for Famicom Xanadu. It is a side game in the Dragon Slayer series.
Yeah, maybe with Legacy of the Wizard.
Legacy of the Wizard, aka Dragon Slayer 4, is, I believe, the only one that came out in the US. Breakdown, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
I couldn't tell you for sure.
Okay, that's fair. And you may have noticed, if you've ever played Legacy of the Wizard, that this really doesn't play anything like Legacy of the Wizard. This game is actually, believe it or not, it's a lot more straightforward than Legacy of the Wizard. You actually stand a chance of it. True.
There we go.
There you go, one more time.
Counts back on track.
True. As you said, it's not exactly difficult to be more straightforward than Legacy of the Wizard. You actually have a chance of beating this game without a guide walking you through it.
That's good.
Now we have a new donation. Sean Duncan, $10. Thank you very much.
Any
Thank you, Sean.
You the man, Sean.
We'll see if he has a comment on that in a bit. Make sure he didn't. MTI, how do you go find replacement here? Just yeah.
Control F.
Which one is that?
Find replacement, making sure he hasn't already made a prior donation.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Anyone know where the swabs are at for this?
The alcohol's
They
over
should
there.
be over
There's
there.
the alcohol, yeah.
No comment.
Just to clarify, you're welcome to make multiple donations. However, only the first donation will qualify you for only the first $5 or greater donation, I should say, will qualify you to win the drawings. You cannot earn multiple entries via multiple donations. We'll
Yeah, I
just
never
total
had
them up
Never done this either.
into the first
Yeah.
one.
Because I never had to do it to my cards. They work fine. We just blow on like right out of
Yeah,
the
I
zone.
And
Yeah, I guess that should be it. It's like the same thing with blowing.
yeah. Yeah, this is I don't really fucking
We're into the world of Myst now. We're past what is maybe the most incredibly upbeat overworld music in the history of video games.
Some of the most downer music.
Yeah, exactly. Anything interesting going on in the chat?
No.
It's awesome.
No, they're mostly just arguing about how some people are wusses because they did the Marble 3 skip on an emulator rather than
Yeah, there you
pausing
go.
on the real console, because that's the only way you can do it on console.
Going around the room, present in here are Rash Reflection, Spine Shark, Jeff Friesel, Breakdown's running, Empty Eyes to his right, Mike McKenzie, Mike A9, myself, Matrix TN, Ron Scout, and Energy's now practicing for Russian Attack, which is a very bad communistic pun. From what I've heard.
I should point out I did not get the pun for years and years after the fact.
V-Gamer, if you're watching this, it is tentatively slated, that Russian Attack is slated to come up at 1:23 p.m., but I'm not
we're
sure.
running a good deal
I'm not sure where we are.
Inventory space in case
I'm not
you're
sure
wondering.
where we are on schedule right now. I think we're still like maybe
We might be an hour
plus-
behind, yeah.
Probably an hour plus behind. I know from what I've heard,
Yeah.
Secret of Mana had a crap shoot.
Secret of Mana was the...
What's the next game I have to do?
No, man.
Marble Madness, I believe.
Moral Madness with empty eyeballs. I think your dad's getting tired of me calling them empty eyeballs and something.
I like doing this.
What?
Jumping like. I'll do it again.
I like V-Gamer in his first one where he's stuck into the music going he didn't do that this time around. I don't know why he didn't do that. that is funny, Andrew.
I should do that the whole run. What do you think?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, well, don't do that, Andrew.
No, this the whole run though.
Alright.
Bring up some death reviews.
There is a MagFest challenge for Russian Attack. It is to complete, is it level 3? Without killing any
You
enemies.
died too easy.
Does that
Yeah, well,
include bosses
I'll
or
do it a
is
little
it
bit.
just...
Yeah, dude,
kill
it's,
the boss on that one. It's the dogs.
it's pretty funny.
Oh, you do the whole
I like
the
it,
dog.
and then you can do this.
Kill. Again, level 3, kill no one. You have to be a pacifist there.
You cannot attack any Russians on that challenge.
Complete the level with no score.
Yes.
In that case, you probably just change the name to Russian.
Yes.
There's no attacking going on, is there?
Rush? Yeah.
We've had another new donator, Matthew Blessing.
Excellent.
$10, thank you very much.
It screws you up when you actually do that.
Big
Remember,
smash.
donations of at least
Alright, it's called random or
$5
set the whole game.
They're
puts you in.
usually set. Like I know where.
What's
But
the
you're
word?
drawing to win some
Usually
cool
the
art.
same.
Thank
The,
you.
the next piece of art is some Rygar art, I'm pretty sure.
Somebody want to double check that, please?
Occasional.
I was the last one to look at it,
What the
so
heck?
grab them wing boots.
Next one is
You just
Rygar.
recently submitted a run to the site schools, right?
No, what's his name?
No, Cambodia?
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Very good check.
Why didn't I?
Very good point.
Yeah, he's not
Everything for people anyway.
Okay, that works. Oh, that'll be good. if he goes off screen, sometimes the level
It's
just
just like,
ends.
oh, he's gone.
Exactly. It's like,
No.
it's like, all right, he's
Something.
not there anymore, so.
Empty.
So good. Next level. I'm like,
Oh yeah, you need to restart those.
the first time that happened, I'm like, wait, what?
What am I doing here?
One time I died too. But it's
Do you know?
like, once
Maybe you should do it.
Yeah.
Recording limit reached. Well, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not better. You just gotta
Where's
do
MJ?
this. That means you're missing a couple seconds of footage
Oh, okay.
on the stuff like marathon
Okay,
something.
sorry.
Are we
I'll let you do it
still-
then.
Alright.
Are we still technically running here? I cannot
Yes.
tell.
Yes, it's just our recording on our end stuff.
Yeah, we might have stopped for a few seconds, but
Wow, where are the keys on
Look
this?
at like 800 friendly.
This keyboard's weird.
They were talking about was Frezzy topless last night? Yes, he was.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Somebody threw in. Somebody said they would donate $50 to see Frezzy topless while playing Mega Man X2, and yep, we got that.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. How are you doing this one? All we possibly
My bad.
do is challenge.
Good thing there wasn't anything there. Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, that answers that question. Now doesn't it?
Now I could be all Joe Cool Guy and have a sliver of health when I do this and die in one hit, but no. Oh, that's 4. 5. Wow.
Okay,
Terrible,
he's
dude.
committing
That's
another
double
death boost here.
Yes, that was a 100% intentional death.
Yeah.
In case you couldn't tell.
Yes.
I just quit.
I was messing around though.
Yeah, because you're
Everything's
gonna die
ruined.
from something, dying
Yeah.
twice from that.
Yeah. And I did something else like stupid that I just. Sounds like Google 13.
That guy's a jerk.
Those guys are jerks.
Conseco says this stream is reminding me of how bad I am in NES games. A few minutes ago, even Super Mario Bros. World 8 kicked my butt. Energy, I hope you heard that.
Well, for the overwhelming majority of the populous world, 8 in Super Mario Brothers isn't automatic by any stretch.
Yeah.
That's true.
Andrew G. some sort of robot sent from the future to protect us from tough Mario levels.
By the way, this game was developed and brought to you by Falcom and Hudson Soft, who are the same team that gave us the incredible East Book 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx CD.
Ah, the East games.
By the way, East 1 and 2 is available on the Wii Virtual Console. That's another game you should really play sometime.
Hidden Ointment, very sneaky.
Was that hidden or did that just come up on the spawn?
It came up on the spawn, but it's also, you have to know it's there, so... And I don't have enough time, so I'm not gonna...
unsurprisingly, Lag disagrees with you.
Now, East is a very underrated
Lag
series, in my opinion.
I disagree.
Really good games.
Yeah.
Up, he just grabbed the poison there. Yep.
That's such a hard jump. Such a hard jump. Possible.
How long does the poison last until you get?
It's just a one-time hit.
Yeah.
It's not an actual. It's not traditional RPG poison. Okay. Yeah. If you
Basically, it
had
looks
elite
like
pausing
regular.
skills, you could have got a password there, but
Elite pausing skills.
elite pausing skills, most definitely. I don't want that crap anymore.
I've used key.
This is not enough golds is still my personal favorite.
Not having enough
configuration.
gold. I got 1,500 golds to start the thing.
Yes.
But,
Oh!
Oh my God! That's
Too
good.
bad, really,
I don't know if that's a monkey wrench into breakdowns behind that.
It's a slight setback. Nothing major. Get over here, guy.
Yeah, go away.
I don't know if I can do it. 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 I don't
There are multiple jerks when you have to recover from that, apparently.
This part of the run, this part of his run you saw on last year's MagFest panel, by the way.
Not quite. A little different.
Except this, not this part. He didn't pick that up. He didn't pick that up in his run. It was up to here where he beats this guy senseless.
Kind of like that.
And picks up the battlesuit.
Okay, guys, for those of you who do not know what this game is, that includes me, the game currently being run is called Faxanadu.
And
It's an awesome game. Best game you never heard of.
It's definitely up there in the best games no one has ever played. The Hall of Fame, I guess, of that type of game.
Apparently DK64 Master thought it was Zelda 2.
Breakdown has also run that, albeit no death abuse and no up and A on the second controller warping. Straight up intended.
Oh, you jerk.
Yeah, it's gonna be running that too.
In that same
Zelda 2
style.
is on the itinerary also. Let me see.
Towards the
Not
end
till,
of the
not till
marathon.
Sunday.
It's not. I think it's just before FF36, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
second
Link's
last
Awakening
game.
comes after.
Zelda
Yeah,
1,
six,
Zelda
yeah.
2, Link's Awakening, and to finish up FF6.
Okay.
I think it's the third. This is a new one to the route. Thanks, Shiner. I didn't know about this one. Nope, fourth. Maybe not. Yeah, so my item manipulation is my Achilles heel, apparently. Alright, it has to be this one. Show up every
Just
4
checking
times.
the
So 4
donations,
times
we are
is
at
guaranteed to be this hard.
2,140, close to halfway to our goal of, to quote Ben Stein, $5,000.
So thank you guys very much to everyone who donated.
Yes, thank you if you already donated.
More is welcome.
And if you haven't, please consider doing so.
Remember, a $5 donation qualifies you for some artwork drawings. The next one will be, is it during or after the record run?
I would say
After.
after because it's a Rygar drawing, isn't it?
Oh,
Well played, dude. Well played, MTIs.
That makes this switch so much easier. If I'd have known about it when I did my run like 3 years ago, I'd have definitely got that one. Because this stretch sucks without playing. You can see
That's not. That is annoying.
Taro says Taro wants to hear somebody say $5,000 in a la Dr. Evil here.
$5,000.
For those of you wondering, we are in Arlington, Virginia, at Mike's house.
well, don't give away too much.
And his address is. And his social security.
Mike Uyama is back, as is John DeSouza.
For those of you who haven't heard, Mike Uyama has just rejoined us.
Yes, and also
How's
if
the
you,
Faxanadu going?
Eh.
Eh?
Keep screwing up the item drop. Pretty bad.
I'm not gonna go there.
The actual play, not so much. It's doing alright.
We're having a laugh with it.
yeah, if
You
you're
think you'll
just
be
joining
able to
us
beat
and
your,
don't know, we are not
I don't know,
at
present
MagFest.
time and it's
We're at Mike's house because there were some technical difficulties with the internet connection at MagFest.
Like it didn't work.
Like they had
Yeah, like not having an internet connection.
For one, the internet provider for Mag got bought out. They got shot in the butt.
So how the stream looks?
So we're at Mike's
Kinda-
and Bode's Gaming Festival.
Yeah, this is a little
This
choppy
is still,
for
for all intents and purposes,
It's like
classic
certain
games
NES
done
games done
quick.
that, but
This
most
is
of them
still,
have been
this is
fine.
still
Classic
that.
games
And
don't
yes,
play.
we promise you they are
Nintendo
still
is
being
choppy
done
too
quick.
for some reason.
Yes. Yes, I guess people at MagFest are actually wondering where we are because
We left a whiteboard message.
Yeah, they were wondering what happened to us, where we're at now. So. Can I go back quick?
That would be a good time, yes.
Yeah, that was just,
That was quick.
That was Andy Gino just ran like mad.
I gotta make sure to go across right when there's like 100 enemies on the
As far as I know, there is a completely empty MagFest
This
booth.
is still a marathon.
Yes.
The MagFest booth, we no longer have it. We just have a whiteboard there. It says we are here, or something to that effect. I don't know.
Or we are not here, as the case
The
may be.
schedule is on. The schedule is on the SDA homepage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Ataru, it is on the SDA homepage. Where you can also see the streaming. Yes. Where are we going? Or go to link removed. Apparently IRC's not liking it.
That's trouble.
I got an hourglass. Safety net.
Yeah, that the hourglass prevents the king prevents him from firing crap at you. No scouts passing through.
Kill a dragon, get dragons.
Yep.
Alright, let's wanna check on another check.
Oh yeah, let's check on our donations.
I keep hitting the right button because mine's next to the left. No change.
Usually I just run right by this guy, but I'm gonna play it a little safe.
Yes, in case you don't know, we are planning to raise money for CARE, which is a charity dedicated to primarily the eradication of poverty in the third world.
People who are familiar with this game, not to jump in on CARE's little spiel, because CARE is an awesome cause and it's worth helping out definitely, but you may have noticed I didn't get the battle helmets, and without the battle helmet I can't equip that bright big shiny new sword I got. So, gonna beat the game armorless and with the long sword here. Last stretch. This game does actually have one of the earlier games to include the feature of when you equip new items, your character sprite changes, which is kind of neat.
Yes, it actually changes with each individual item.
Yeah, you can get shields and all of a sudden you have a shield. All the swords look different, all the armor looks different.
Yes.
How is that thing a dwarf, Bope asks.
Well, he changed his appearance to hide it within his body. Weren't you paying attention?
I hope you heard that. Blame the evil one.
Yes, blame the evil one.
Yeah. Creeping up on the final boss. What form will he take?
Who cares? Just kick his butt anyway.
Oh, I almost. Wow, usually don't get hit there. Okay, and from here it's basically a gimme.
Mike Beatard, the game you're watching is Faxanadu on the NES.
Big shortcut.
Being run by Chip Breakdown Vogel.
Grab the money just on
Rich! Because I think I was trying to throw him off. Faxanadu is one of those great titles you've never heard of. It's
Greatest
a
game
sleeper
you've never
hit.
heard of. And the final boss, as Shiner would say, is an ATST.
This is, by the way, the, correct me if I'm wrong, final boss, right?
Yes, that is the evil
Time.
one.
Oh, pretty ran off. 38:53. It's a little slower than my run on the site, but meh. Oh, gotta cycle through.
We're glad to have you back safely, Brandon.
They will become friends and return the peace to this land as it used to be. And I understand you will leave to continue your journey. What a restless guy.
Indeed.
Big mystery music. Woohoo.
So that's Faxanadu as our no-name hero walks away. Okay, what's going on with the screen shiver?
I couldn't tell you. It's not my TV. Maybe the cable's loose.
Next up is Rygar on the NES by Tecmo, being run by Mark Darnley MTI Dazinski.
Alright, and is that the entire ending? I don't remember.
There's the rest of the music. That's about it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to the next
Alright,
game.
so we can kill this one. Alright.
Okay,
Now, I don't know where Rygar is. I did not bring a Rygar. Ah, good.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
There we go.
Yeah.
Next
Sheridan's
up is
Rygar.
Rygar. We do have a Rygar. We do have a Rygar drawing coming up during. It's during this, yes?
After.
After, that's no good.
But get your money in for the Great Rygar drawing. Oh yes.
Harry Dom. SOS was cut.
Thinking about
Can't
it.
remember what else was
I wanna
cut.
hit
Punch Out was originally cut, but some donation requests were made to have it put back in.
Are the cotton swabs?
Yeah. SOS was cut.
Alcohol, cotton swabs. I
Castlevania
see
2
the
was cut.
okay.
Turtles 2 was cut. I am, for the record, not a happy camper with that because that was supposed to be me and Fred's 2-player, but and that's the only game I was gonna be doing. I'm not exactly happy about that. Turtles 1 was aborted due to technical difficulties, from what I've heard.
Yes, the game kept freezing on me. Hopefully, if we have time, which honestly right now it's not looking too good, but if we have time, we'll come back to that one after all is said and done. Secure.
We're getting some cleaning
Where
runs
were
ready
I,
for Rygar here. Hopefully it'll start working.
Won't be a moment here. We're just about to get Rygar going.
I just start playing something.
I'll put in Excite like.
I'll play some Kung Fu. That'd be
There you go.
No change.
Can this have like Kung Fu and Marble Madness between every run?
It's like Marvel Madness right now without anyone
Just
noticing.
randomly just throw in Marble Madness. Yeah, alright, let's see if this works.
I could totally do that.
MTI is trying to get Rygar
Alright.
up and running. Here he comes now.
Every single game here at